What's up, FANVERSATION? Kari Lane here, and I'm here with Morgana Ignis. Welcome, and how are you doing at Comic-Con?
I'm fantastic. This is going to be, my 18th Comic-Con year in a row, so it is always good to be back here.
Fabulous. And are you dressed as anything specific? Is it a cosplay? What was
Honestly, I am very excited to see the Junji Ito exhibit today, so I came in something a little bit inspired by that, without being direct. I cosplayed one of my characters yesterday, Sally Mae from Hell of a Boss. So that was a lot of red paint and a lot of costume for that one, so I'm going a little easier on myself today.
Did you have people recognize that cosplay yesterday?
Yes, but in the best way possible. So a lot of people recognized the character in the cosplay but didn't know it was me inside of it. So I waited for the opportune moment to introduce myself to them as they were getting ready for the photo and just had them be very excited about the character and then asked what their name was, introduced themselves like, oh, hi, I'm Morgana Ignis. I'm the voice of the character, and just had them all go, just like the same expression on their face. They're like, "Oh shit!" So yeah, that was a lot of fun. It's always great to like see fans out in the wild like this.
Now, if people aren't familiar with the show, what is this show about? Tell me about Sally Mae and how you relate to your character.
Of course, absolutely. So Hell of a Boss is a very popular adult animated series on YouTube. It's done by Vivian Medrano, Vivzy Pop, who's been an amazing independent artist in the scene for a long time. We are now almost halfway through our second season, but it follows a business in hell called IMP, the Immediate Murder Professionals, who basically have this clientele who are, various sinners and people who ended up in hell who want to hire them to get revenge on people who have wronged them above. But more so than that, most of the show focuses on the interpersonal lives of the characters. Blitz, Millie, Moxie, and, the sort of relationships they have in hell, the, socio-political aspects of it, and how different, cultures and, different divides work there. So it is both a hilarious series and a very in-depth series that goes into, some heavy character elements. My character, Sally Mae, is Millie's sister. We meet her in the first season when Millie goes back home to the Wrath Ring, where her family is from, and we get a small introduction of her there, but there's a lot more of her coming up in the series.
So stay tuned. All right, I like it.
About that.
Well, actually, speaking of things coming up, you have a few recent announcements of projects that you're involved with.
Yeah, this is actually my biggest year for theatrical releases. Both the films I have releasing on a wider level have been killing it in the film festival circuit. The first one, Moon Garden, which is this one of the most beautiful films I've had the pleasure of being a part of. It is a gorgeous dark fantasy horror film, very akin to a Mirror Mask, a Terry Gilliam, Guillermo del Toro type feel to it, and that has been racking up awards across the film festival circuit. It is the first film that I've ever shot on film. The entire film was shot on 35 millimeter expired Kodak stock. So it is by far one of the most unique projects I've ever worked on. And I play one of the main antagonists of the film, an entity called Teeth, who I would say, on the literal definition, is one of the most nightmarish characters I've played. So I've been promoting this film for a long time. It is finally getting released to streaming on July 25th. It's coming to Apple TV, Amazon Prime, and several other places you're going to be able to visit to view it at. So really excited about Moon Garden finally releasing. And then this month, you'll be able to read about my film coming out in September, Satanic Hispanics, which I'm playing one part in this all-Latin-directed horror anthology called The Hammer of Zanzibar. It's a great, very well-balanced anthology. There are pieces that are more serious horror. There are ones that are more comedy horror. I'm in one of the more comedic horror pieces with another actor named Jonah Ray. It is a hysterical, amazing horror film that is sandwiched between some really terrifying shit. So we're going to be promoting that very, very soon. That will be rolling out again, where we talk a lot about it in this month's issue of Fangoria. But we should have a new trailer of that, hopefully releasing soon. And yeah, look for it this Halloween season.
Sweet. So from voiceover to live action, what is your favorite? Or what do you like from both, at least?
Honestly, I love working across a wide spectrum of different types of mediums to play characters. I've been a puppeteer. I've been behind prosthetic makeup. I've played human characters. I've done voiceover, motion capture. For me, it's a very exciting thing to be able to take any number of these different directions in order to tell a story with a unique character. Both the films I just mentioned, I'm unrecognizable, playing different inhuman characters in. But just the other day, I appeared in my friend Brandon Rogers, who I do Hell of a Boss with. He has a series called Bryce, which is a comedy series on YouTube, on his very popular YouTube channel. And that is the first time in a while that I've played a featured role where I'm outside of prosthetics. So that series is hilarious. It's a bit of a departure from my usual thing, but something I'm hoping to, do a lot more of, where when somebody watches something I'm in, they actually know that I've been in it.
If they want to be up to date on all these wonderful things that you're in, where can they find you online and know more information?
Yeah, of course. I'm across social media, so find me on Instagram, on Threads, on TikTok, on Twitch. It's Morgana Ignis, one word, very simple for everyone. And yeah, I post incessantly, so I can keep everyone up to date on things as they develop.
Content. I feel that's a good thing, though.
Yeah. I mean, there's a reason I come to these conventions, not just as a professional, but as a fan. I'm shooting fun cosplay content all weekend, as well as promoting the projects that I'm in professionally. So, yeah.
Awesome. Anything else you'd like to tell the fans?
Yeah, just be sure to check me out on social media. I Twitch stream multiple days a week, so come hang out with me on Twitch as well. And be sure to check out all my projects coming out.
Sweet. Well, thank you so much and congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.